let's all together observe this 1 minute silence. Good morning, Dr. Seshni, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Apoko. How are you today? The sun is shining, and I'm sure you're always in a good mood.
Absolutely, I love being in a good mood.
I don't think I've ever seen you in a mood that's not been good. So
No,
it's always been, whenever we've done the show and when on and off the screen and on and off the show, you've always been in a fantastic mood. So I honestly, I don't know how you do it, but yeah, hats off to you.
it's I make a conscious effort
Yeah.
to be positive and
Yeah.
to be in a good mood.
Yeah.
I'm not a saint, and I'm not always I don't always feel good.
Yeah.
But I make it an effort to feel good.
That's good. Yeah, because I think maybe that's why we get on so well, because we both are also like that, even if we are not feeling our 100%. Even if we're not our 100%, we will still try to be at least. Yeah.
And that's also one of the reasons why I get on so well with Jeff White.
Yeah.
Because he's always happy, that man.
I know. Jeff is amazing.
Well, he's always happy. He's always talking,
Yeah, I know he's making a lot of jokes. He makes a lot of jokes all the time.
I know he's listening to it.
He's cracking jokes. I actually sent him a message yesterday saying thank you for wishing me for my birthday.
I'm sorry I didn't reply.
Yeah.
I was going to, then something happened and then I forgot. It's old age. Don't worry about it.
No, but it seems like things are really looking quite positive overall, in terms of the pandemic. So numbers seem to be going down. The vaccination seems to be rolling out, whoever's taking it. And also, I think other countries as well, things are improving. But I think the concern, which we've been warned yesterday, which was obviously, it's something we knew about, so it's not like a surprise. But I think people must be wondering, is they talking about a third wave? And Boris Johnson is warning people about a third wave. So I don't know what's your take on it, but that's the news, the latest news. So yeah. So for me, what my understanding is, there might be another wave, a third wave. So whether that's going to be sometime now or later on, but we are being warned about the third wave, and it for me just makes sense that even if lockdown measures are going to be eased, I think we need to do it very cautiously. And I think even if the government makes decisions, each of us will have to make those individual decisions for ourselves and our families and our loved ones.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. About a third wave.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking, and please don't say that I'm not serious.
Okay. No.
Okay, we've gone through the first one. We've gone through the second one. What can the third one do to us?
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm just being stupid and just joking. But it's also a fact that people, we have a lot of information concerning COVID. We know what's going on. We know how the virus mutates. We know what we can do to prevent this spread and everything. There's plenty of information right now. It's not like a year ago when the first lockdown happened, and that we knew a bit, but we didn't know that much. But now we do know a lot. So what I'm saying is that fingers crossed there will be no third wave. But if it happens, I'm sure we're gonna crack through it.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
I think you're right. I don't think it's silly what you said. I think it's the thing. The I think your point is that we've already been through a first and second. We've had we know what the virus is about. It's not like like a year ago where we didn't know anything about it. So we know about what the virus is, how to prevent it, the precautionary measures, the WHO guidance, and also we know the medication and treatments. And obviously now there's vaccines as well. So we do know, and we've had lockdown measures. So we've experienced it, and we've got that understanding and knowledge. So, and that awareness. And as Nelson Mandela says, knowledge is power. So we've got that. So that's powerful for us, that we will get through it. So I think what you also trying to say is we are going to get through it, even if it does come upon us. But it's not something that we should sort of, I don't think we should be like fearful, have the coronaphobia, the anxiety, and also the doom and gloom sort of feelings.
At the same time, we shouldn't be complacent.
Yeah.
We shouldn't say, oh, yeah, we've got vaccines and we've got the knowledge, so let's just, do things that we shouldn't be doing. I believe that we're going, as a community and as a nation, that resilience is there. That, the fighting spirit is there. And it's not just Great Britain, but many countries across the world. They're like, okay, we're facing this. It's killed our loved ones. It's killed a lot of people, but we're going to defeat it. So third wave, I pray not. I really, really pray that we wouldn't have this, because I want to go on holiday.
I know. I mean, we as well. So this is it. So far, the headline. So this is what I'm telling you. The headlines was third wave will wash upon our shores, warns Johnson. So I think that headline alone for me was like, it was. I mean, I knew we've been talking about.
It's quite frightening to the headline.
Yeah.
I think probably what the Prime Minister is, he went through it, didn't he?
Yeah. He had it. He had the virus. Yeah.
He was in hospital and everything.
In ICU.
And so it's probably coming from a place where he's thinking, guys, please don't let your guards down.
Yeah.
We might have a third wave if this, and he's right. If we do not continue doing what we're doing, like, you go around, you drive around, you see everybody in masks and people social distancing. It's become quite natural now, hasn't it?
Yes.
You're walking on the road, see somebody, just move away a bit and all that. And it's not because you're being nasty, it's because that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I think you see it coming from Boris Johnson, who suffered it and who knows what it is like to have COVID, and all the hard work they're doing, night meetings and all that. So he's probably trying to say, guys, don't let your guards down, because if you do, and we have there's a third wave, it's not going to be too good.
Yeah. Exactly. So he said that so Boris Johnson is saying that the UK should be under no illusion. We will feel effects of growing cases on the continent. And one of the other ministers, Lord Beckel, has warned that UK might put all our European neighbours on the red list of countries where arrivals are either banned or put into quarantine hotels. So this also comes amid a row over the COVID-19 vaccine supplies in the EU. So obviously because of the AstraZeneca. So there's a lot going on, but I would say we would need to listen to what he's saying. I think it is, I think even if lockdown, because I mean, we even thinking whether we really need to go out and do things, because we had plans, once lockdown was over, we were going to go and celebrate my birthday with some other friends. They invited us. But now we're thinking twice, are we going to be able to do that or not, So I think everyone will have to make those decisions. And to be honest, Opoku, I think we're saying this, people will be sensible. I think we've been through so much. And everyone, so many people have suffered a loss, grief in one form or another.
We've lost too many dear ones,
Yeah.
We can't let our guards down.
Exactly. So I don't think people, I mean, went for a walk yesterday around the lake and everyone had masks and people were social. As you said, automatically people will move and make space for the other person. So
Yeah.
I think everyone's just taking those precautions. So I don't think it's going to be taken lightly. I think where it's still going to be very uncertain is obviously businesses and restaurants, and also it's going to be in terms of traveling. I think traveling, the huge impact of what's going on is going to affect traveling, and we are still not sure what's going on. So, I mean, you said you want to travel, you want to go on a holiday. Everyone is feeling that. So, I don't know what's going to happen. So, I think that's where the uncertainty lies at the moment.
Well, let me just clear this. As much as I do want to travel and go on holiday and all that, if I don't have to, I won't go. I mean, I'll stay and have a good time at home with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
So just can I say, so the one of the other headlines, so Europe's third wave could hit UK. So I think it seems to be something that they are predicting. So, but they haven't said when the third wave is going to be. I mean, do you know?
No, I don't. In fact, I'm not expecting a third wave.
Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is a further wave of COVID-19 in the UK is inevitable. The thought whether this is in the next few months or later in autumn is not certain. So this is one of the people from that's the scientists in East Anglia. And then they're not sure how it's going to be. So they're not sure when it's going to be, but they are predicting a third wave, which I'm surprised about because usually we would have known when are they thinking about the third wave coming in. So I'm not sure where this is coming from and why they're saying there's going to be a third wave. So I think
my question would be why? Why are they saying that? Because we've got the vaccine. People, I mean, millions of people are vaccinated.
Yeah.
More than 40% of the population have had at least the first dose. And by July, most people will have the second dose. And so the question is, why are they saying that?
Yeah.
And people are, obeying the rules and regulations and, the lockdown conditions and all that.
Yeah, I mean, what they're saying is, firstly, there's no doubt that the vast majority of serious risk of disease, those at serious risk of disease have had their first vaccinations, but 4.5 million adults in the top priority groups have yet to be have it, and there are 21 million under 50s that are unprotected. So that's the one reason. And then they're saying any rise in any cases will affect these people. And as a scientist said to them on Friday, many more people don't know that they are vulnerable until they get COVID-19 and become ill. So still, I mean, that still for me is not very clear why he's giving these reasons. And then the second reason is also we should not be complacent about Europe's third wave, is that there are, we're told, pockets of South African variant across Europe. And there's also obviously the Brazilian variant, the Nigerian variant. And there's other variants around the world, but they're saying that in France some of those clusters already have quite high numbers of the variant, and most of the cases, between 70 to 80% in Europe, are Kent variant. So are the South African one hasn't been able to really take hold, but here is of course the concern that it's going to spread in cases from Europe, could bring South African variant with it. So it's still very unclear, but I think it's a combination of not everyone being vaccinated. Also, there's a risk of people that are highly vulnerable and high risk, and they don't know it. And then the third thing is to do with the variant. So if there's a variant, there's also the recombinant or the marriage type of variants, which we spoke about. And so all these three things combined together with obviously easing of lockdown I think what they're saying is this could then lead to a third wave. So I think these are all the reasons, which obviously what they're saying is exactly what you said. We should not be complacent. So we need to continue. I mean, yes, I think we probably all need to be very careful for the next year.
I think so too.
I'm sure people are tired of hearing it, but this is obviously the reality.
Well, we shouldn't get tired of hearing this. I mean, once we're being warned constantly and you're reminded constantly that, look, we need to do this, it's a good thing,
Yeah.
It is a good thing. Okay. Now, a year ago today,
yeah,
we had our first lockdown, and
yes.
So we're going to observe a minute's silence at 12 across the country. And it's going to happen here on HR Hospital Radio Bedford as well. And also, sorry, the thing is just popped out of my mind.
No,
it's another question I wanted to ask you.
It's fine.
Right. Yeah. And on that day, last year, on this day last year, we had 360 something deaths.
Yes.
But today it's gone up to 120 something thousand. And that's not good at all, is it?
No. It just shows, I think, the enormous effect of what has happened, and that obviously the world is still recovering. UK is still recovering from those deaths. So it's been a year.
Yeah.
And significant.
Also, we're being advised to step out at 8 p.m., stand in front of our doors with candles and mobile phone lights and all that, just to, are you going to do that with the kids?
Yes, probably we will do, yeah.
I'll do that too.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's taken a year to come to this point. There's been so much change, and I do envisage that there's going to be many more changes to come. I don't think it's going to stop here. I think the immunity passports, other sort of, it's going to, the vaccination and everything else is going to impact on so many different aspects of our lives, whether it's to do with schooling, with travel, with work. It's going to affect so many different facets of our life, as well as the precautions that we have to take. I think it's something we're going to have to live with for some time still.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're going to find anyone in England who tries to travel abroad without good reason £5,000.
Sure.
It's going to come into force next week as part of the new coronavirus laws. Meanwhile, they're saying that on this, people can start going on holiday from the 17th of May. But from now till then, you can only travel for example, if you lost your parent or grandparent or something, that counts for good reason. But if you just get up and say, "Oh yeah, I just want to go to Mauritius or something like that," you're going to get fined.
So there's no just traveling for a holiday. Yeah, what they're saying is that the number of exemptions for the ban are travel for work, study, legal obligations, or to vote, moving, selling, or renting property, childcare reasons, or to be present at a birth, visiting a dying relative or close friend, attending a funeral, getting married, or attending the wedding of a close relative, medical appointment, or escaping the risk of harm. So this is now all and this ban does not apply to those traveling to the common travel area of Channel Islands, Isle of Man, Republic of Ireland, which are, if that's the final destination.
I see.
So obviously this is quite serious, that there's going to be no travel until the 17th of May. And they say England's COVID roadmap, we've read this before, but 29th of March, the rule of 6 and outdoor sports. So from the...
Can you go through that roadmap with us?
Yeah. So roadmap step one that I'm looking at is so it says the rule of six. So 6 people are allowed to meet outside, but restricts indoor gatherings of 2 or more people. So you can meet outside, so in parks and other facilities, and also in the outside garden, I think. And that can be for up to 6 people and for outdoor sports. So that will come into effect from the 29th of March. So that's in time for Easter. So that's when everyone's been making plans. So Easter time is going to be a very busy time. Easter falls on, I think, the 4th of April. So around this time, we are obviously going to see a lot of people mixing. So the step 2 is 12th of April. We are going to see non-essential shops reopen. So along with hairdressers and salons, outdoor areas in hospitality venues, weddings and wakes will be able to take place with up to 15 people.
With how many?
15, 1 5.
How many people?
15.
1 5.
So shops, beauty, gyms, and outdoor specialty hospitality will be open on the 12th of April. So that's good news for people wanting to get their hair done and also to go in the outdoors. And we have weddings as well. So 12th of April, anytime after that, you can plan. Step 3 is 17th of May, where we will see groups of 6 allowed to meet indoors and gatherings of up to 30 people outside.
Wow.
Yeah. So from the 17th of May, when we will be, yeah, 30. So as we said, 17th of May, we're going to be looking at traveling abroad, and also the groups of 6 that were allowed from the 29th of May to meet outside will now be able to meet inside, and also with gatherings of up to 30 people. And then 21st of June is when we will start to see, I'm just getting it up. So 21st of June is the next date in our roadmap. And that's where all limits on social contact lifted. So obviously it will no longer be that it's only a group of 6. So, and, certain gatherings. So I think from the 21st of June, it's that might be the date, that might be the line of the date that everything's going to go back to sort of almost normal.
Almost normal. Okay.
So those are the key dates. I think most people, what I know is making plans for Easter 29th of March. Obviously then from the 12th, the certain shops, beauty shops and all these shops are opening, which is going to be great. And obviously they'll be taking precautions and they'll have guidance. And then the pubs as well, 17th of May.
Yeah, okay.
So it looks like it's quite a good roadmap, I must say. I think it's well thought out, and yeah, it's well thought out. And I think, kudos to the government that has actually put this plan in place, because I think everyone's going to be following the roadmap. I don't think people are going against the roadmap. I think if there are people going against the roadmap, obviously they will be fined. But I think the roadmap definitely is helping, is definitely a very good, and that is why I think obviously Boris Johnson was quite optimistic about it. So yeah, so that's it. I don't know if there's anything more. There's obviously more. There's more about it. So they say 29th of March, people will be able to meet outside with either one or another household, but within the rule of 6. The stay-at-home rule will end, but the government will urge people to still stay local as possible. Outdoor sports facilities will open, including golf courses. Yes, I forgot to mention golf courses, because that's when the kids are looking forward to going for golf, and tennis and basketball courts will be open, and formally organized outdoor sports can restart. Weddings can take place attended up to 6 people. So from the 29th of March, you can have a wedding for up to 6 people. Stage 2 is the 12th April. Shops along with close contact services, including hairdressers and beauty salons, including in people's homes, will be open. Restaurants and pubs allowed to serve food and alcohol sitting outdoors. So 12th of April, gyms and spas can reopen as can zoos, theme parks, libraries, and community centers. Members of the same household can take holiday in the UK in self-contained accommodation. So that's all from the 12th of April. And weddings can be attended for up to 15 people. Then stage 3, 17th of May, where people can meet outdoors with 30 people groups, 6 people or 2 households can meet indoors. Pubs, restaurants, and hospitality can seat customers indoors. So that's from 17th of May. Up to 30 people can attend weddings and other life events like christenings. Remaining outdoor entertainment such as outdoor theaters and cinemas can open. Indoor entertainment such as museums, theaters, cinemas, and children's area can open. Performances and large events with limits can start. Hostels, B&Bs, and hotels can reopen. International leisure travel may resume. Adults' indoor sports and exercise classes can restart. Stage 4 will be, yeah.
Wait, the time is just.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, guys. So that's, I mean, that's just a better breakdown of it. So have a look at it. It really looks quite good, actually. The roadmap, and I think it's well thought. So in terms of the Worldometer figures, so I've got. Do you want me to do that now?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So the Worldometer. So I'm just going to refresh it. So as of today, the 23rd of March, the Worldometer figures that we have globally. I'm just going to go into that. Just refresh my page. So we have, just give me a second. It's just refreshing my page. So Worldometer figures, we've got globally 124 million 313,054 positive cases globally. Total number of deaths are 2,735,707, and every life matters. Total recovered 100,291,010. So that's quite significant. The top 5 countries remain the same, with USA number 1 with 30,576,962, with 555,945 deaths. Brazil number 2 with 12,051,619, with 295,685 deaths. India number 3 with 11,686,796 positive cases, with 160,200 deaths. Russia number 4 with 4,466,153 positive cases, with 95,391 deaths. And UK 4,301,925 cases, with 126,172 positive deaths. And then we're looking at South Africa, 1,538,451, number 17 in the world. That's the number of cases, with 52,196. And coming to Ghana, number 89 with 89,682 positive cases and 725 deaths. So not, they are going up, definitely. And then UK, and I just wanted to say, I mean, South Africa seems to be doing quite well. So I'm surprised that they're talking about the South African variant. Because South Africa is still doing quite well, I would say. And even in South Africa, from family and friends that we talk to regularly on a daily basis, things seem to have settled. So I'm just a bit surprised about this, South African variant. But obviously, if it's something that they're saying we need to be concerned about. So yeah, so you'll be quite pleased. 17 new deaths. 17. So in the last 24 hours.
We're
So
getting to the 0 mark now.
one of the lowest. Yeah, we're definitely getting there.
We're getting there bit by bit, little by little, bit
Yeah.
little bit.
So even if we just start with 0 deaths, I'd be so grateful for that.
I'll have a party that day.
Yes, so we're going to be announcing it, and it's going to be an amazing day. So 17 new deaths, every life matters, of course, and 5,342 new cases. So that's the global update. And yeah, thank you so much, Apoku. Just to say a shout out, happy birthday. I think it's the one person that I know today's birthday is Ravesh, one of my schoolmates. We were in school together. So happy birthday to Ravesh. I don't know whether he's celebrating in the UK or in South Africa, but hope he has a wonderful birthday and celebration with his family and friends and his loved ones, and lots of love and light and blessings from all of us. Thank you, Apoko.
Every day, somebody who's celebrating their birthdays.
There's always been, there's so many birthdays.
My family platform. Every day there's somebody's birthday on it.
I know there's always someone's birthday. So, and I think I've forgotten one person's birthday, and I can't even come to think of it. But yeah, Rivesh's birthday. So I hope he has a wonderful day, and yeah, lots of love from all of us, Seshni and the family, and yeah.
Fantastic.
So
Thank you very much, Dr.
you know how crazy we are about birthdays, and I think with the pandemic, this is what we've got to celebrate. We've got to live our life and enjoy these moments.
Yeah, I mean, birthdays are good. I like birthdays. I mean, it's always good to celebrate it.
Yeah.
And of course, any reason for a party is good for me.
I know. I still remember the celebration we had for Shreya and the music you played. That's like so memorable, So hopefully we'll go back to doing things like that when the lockdown's over. But until then, guys, stay safe. Spread the love. I know. Spread the love and not the virus. And have a fantastic, blessed day. Let's join for the minute of silence at 12 o'clock. And then this evening, lighting candles in memory of those who have lost loved ones.
Thank you very much, Dr. Seshni, once again.
Thanks, everyone, for joining, and have a fantastic day. Lots of love from everyone. Bye.